Hey, you lovely TikTokers, you. Mark Chrisley here from Comic Leo's Cafe Soul UK. Just to let you know, my schedule for TikTok lives has been erratic the last end of February and will be until we get back sorted. I've been decorating. There's a lot been going on in the planets and the universe, shall we say. We're now in Mercury retrograde, and that I'm not an astrologist. I just know when things are happening with the planets and the moons, it affects me, it affects my energy. So between this, sleeping, resting, uh, it's a bit of a journey to keep balance at the moment. So that's why I haven't been present very much on my TikTok live. Because there's a lot of people comes in, so it's trying to keep that energy, because I pick up on all your energies. I try not to. I try to keep myself protected. But people come in that room and they have different kind of emotions going on in the background. They have pain, they have heartbreak, they have anger, they have resentment, they have vengeance, they have a lot of things going on in their energies. And it's like sometimes I feel it to the point of feeling physically sick in the stomach. That's usually coming from someone who's in the room. Maybe it's not even spoken, but they're hiding out in the background, calling themselves a spiritual person or a medium or somebody like that. But I'm feeling that negative. It's almost like a signal to say, get that out. It's a negative attachments that person has accumulated through their negative work, and that bounces off to other people. So when we catch that straight off, I'm on the hunt to see if I can say and block them from our feed. If anybody, I would never DM you, ask you to go anywhere else for a reading other than my link tree, which is on this bio on my TikTok. It's the same link tree. It's got the same things on as what's on my YouTube, on my Facebook, and on my Twitter account. So I wouldn't give you any other way. I won't DM you. I won't come into your inbox and say I've got a message for you. If you pay for a reading, I'll give you it. Never, never. And I do not condone anyone who would do that. These are the vultures that are preying on your vulnerability, on your grief. And all they have in mind is the pound signs. Use your discernment, folks. If we have a message for you, if someone has genuinely got a message for you, you'll have seen it in our lives. I come on to pull cards. But if someone comes in and Spirit knows when they deeply need, we all think we need our loved ones. But if our loved ones know you can deal with this situation yourself, you have to deal with it yourself, because you are still in the physical and it's growth, it's learning. But if they're in deep need, that spirit comes through. I've done all my ground, I've done all my protection before we started. And my intention is just pulling cards. I'm always open to loving messages that are going to help people. My guides know that, so they will open the door. Knock, knock. She really needs me. Can I just? And it'll come in stupid things, stupid ways that I don't get, like random things, food even. But it picks up that person. I still don't focus on the person. I just allow that to come through. And usually I'm not asking any questions. It's just, well, you've interrupted me. You need to bring through what you want to say. Which is a different scenario as to if I was doing a private personal reading. I am asking for this person to come forth, identify, and give me what they need to say for that person to understand who you are, why you're with them, and what message, more importantly, they need to have received today. But that doesn't happen in their lives. But anyway, my lives have been very hit and missy in the last couple of days, simply because, well, back end of February, beginning of March. It's simply, you've got to balance things out. And I can't do everything at once. I've been trying to decorate, just putting a splash of paint everywhere, but it's literally emptying rooms, cleaning everywhere. It's a total cleanse. It's like a total spring cleanse. Getting rid of things that no longer serve. So the amounts of bin liners and bags I've thrown out is unreal. Things that you've never looked at, you don't use. You might have kept, oh, just in case. Well, there's no just in cases anymore. I've not used it. It's out. It's not being claimed, it's out, it's all gone. Um, and it is that time of refreshing. We're getting rid of all that. It's peeling back the layers. This one for me is like, I mean, I'm 61-year-old, I'm 62 this year coming up. There's a lot of accumulation. Accumulation I don't need. Back to basics. Back to simplicity. I like the simple life. I really, really do. I like the comfort of my own home, my own energy. It's stable, it's balanced. It's when we go out into the wider world or online in a mixture of energies is where we can get, because there's so many different emotions running under the face. You know, the face people show, they could be shown as happy and, oh yeah, but underneath I'm feeling whatever it is that might be: heartbreak, sadness, defeat, tiredness, even. So, keeping the energy. It's like using your discernment on. It's picking your battles. Picking your battles. I've been invited to this. How long is this for? What's the intent? How many people? What is the energy of the collective people in there look like, possibly? How could that look like on my energy drain? What's the payback effect? Weighing up. I still weigh everything up that I do. And that's all from the chronic fatigue, the fibromyalgia. 15 years of suffering it. It's managing it the best you can, picking your battles, using your spoons well. And my energy, I really, really do. And if you do the same kind of mission, purpose, light work, you'll feel the same. It's not like, well, I was going to say it's not like your battery's drained, bomb, but it is dependent on the energy experience and the energy exchanges. So if you have a sad energies coming through all the time for folk, or if you have people's aggression you're picking up on, or envy even, and different things, that is the draining energy. And it's literally, for someone like myself, if you're the same, I have to come back my own four walls, where it's balanced, where it's calm, where I can feel the peace and I can reset my energy. Now, with 160 plus people coming in the lives, it was getting a bit hectic, because you're trying to please. I want to please everybody. I want everybody to get some kind of message, from card, because I trust they're getting what they need to hear at the time. But with that, and trying to physically use energy to do things at my age as well, as well as other things, it's a lot. It's a lot. Something's got to give. And my health, my home, is more important. And I appreciate every one of you, but it's more important than any one of you. Just like your health, your well-being, and your home should be more important to you than anything else. So I think I've said it a few times during the lives. By April, I'll get back. We'll be back on track. I have set a schedule for next week. It's my working schedule. So my Hypsy hours 11 till 2. That's 3 days in the week, I think it is, or 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Or you can also schedule live calls through there, or you can book recorded. My 1-to-1 appointments in Newcastle on a Wednesday, it's designated. Friday and Saturday evenings is daytimes, video calls, readings, and evenings, local house parties in Newcastle. So those are tarot parties, which also comes along with anything that may come through from a loved one. The cards are literally just like a prop. The cards I use is just like a prop. And many of you will know, when you've come in my room, I pulled a card out, and I'll say it straight away. I'm not going to say what this card, what I'm going to say is not what this card would tell you it is, because I'll pick up something else. it's kind of almost like a distraction while things are coming through, and then when I get the image, it's like, this is what I need to say. So it can be anything. So it's the same if you ever been to another reader or medium or whatever, and they've said something from a card, and you've later looked up and it went, well, that doesn't know what that means. They don't know what they're talking. No, trust that reader is reading intuitively. They're reading with guidance. They're not reading what the book says about a card, and that's how. Well, it's the markings of a good reader. They don't need to. It's like quite often I'll just use my little pack of normal playing cards. There you go. Normal playing cards. Why? Because numbers are numbers. Numbers are numbers, and suits are suits. Hearts, matters of the heart. Swords, matters of the mind. Clubs, action and movement. What else have we got? Diamonds, all the earthly matters. Finances, home, work. And the numbers say whatever it is, and numbers combine say things. And it all depends what's coming through. Tarot cards, they've got their own story. But again, it's the only reason I've kept my original Russell Grant ones from 1992 is because of the pretty pictures. There's so much I can get from the pictures, and they're so colourful. It really doesn't even, sometimes I'm just doing it and I don't even look at what it's saying. I'm just looking at the imagery, I'm looking at the colours, I'm looking at the movement within it. It's nothing to do with, oh, this is the world, or this is the rabbit, this must say that. Hang on, that's a bad example, because in the normal tarot the rabbit, and that's not in. This has got the astro stuff in as well, and the stars, the zodiac. They've got the bow and stuff like that, but there's lots of different things that can come in just from an imagery, and it's not what the book, even with these, it might not be what the book says, what Russell Grant's book says about the card. It's what's being picked out. It could be a colour, it could be a shape, it could be anything that's coming out. My guides are getting us to pick up on. The purpose of this video, I hear somebody say, I don't really know, but it is Sunday, and today is my rest day. It's my cleansing day. I've got my hove in the background waiting. I cleanse, I shower, Reiki. It's 5 o'clock till 5:30. And then after that, I usually rest also. Contemplate how I felt during the Reiki session, what if anything, come in. So thoughts, feelings and sensations I maybe make a note of. But this has been kind of absent more than present on TikTok. I think that's what it is, and it's just like trying to explain a little bit of why that was and how important it is to guard energy and use it well and pick battles. And it could be the same with everybody else. Well, it is. You have to pick your battles in life. You have to pick your tasks. It's like after many studies, and one of them at Newcastle College was a DAS course. It's Diploma in Administration and Business Secretarial Procedures, like for a PA really. And when you're organising stuff, it's like you organise them in rows of importance. So it could be urgent and important. It could be important but not urgent. Do you know, you've got all the different things. So what do you need to do now? Right now? Urgent and important. What's the next step I need to take? What's important but not urgent? That could be a goal that you're setting. It's important to have that goal, to have a focus, to have a routine even. Set the routine. It's not urgent in the fact that you have to have it all in a thing in one go. But it's urgent and important. It's urgent because it's like it needs to be done. It's not urgent and important. It's important, not urgent. Setting things up, and then setting your sky. I don't know why I'm rambling. Somebody must be down there. Because I've gone off on a tangent. I've gone off on a tangent. That happens in the live. There's nobody here though. They're reminding me people are going to hear this. And in the live spaces, my readings usually, cards are put out and stuff for the energies that have been present. It's more tuned into those fewer amounts because a collective would imply all the world. When I'm doing mine, it's predominantly the people that are follow me or who constantly check out. It should resonate more with those than the people that are just randomly coming across it. But that is mostly how people find us. Is I was drawn to come into your life. Hecate has drawn people into my life, which is I always find amusing and I always have a little bit of a giggle because Hecate was the first can I say that? Okay, goddess name that I was given. But I feel Hecate is an energy, is a higher self energy of an energy of the magic. So if you think Egyptian Heka is magic, Te in many languages is one magic, the magic, the magic awakening. And again, there's people who have said, like, I feel like Hecate led me to you. Mad, isn't it? But what I would like to say, and what my guides keep telling me, be assertive in your life, not aggressive. Be aware. Be aware of your surroundings, the energy of people, the energy of yourself and what you're putting out. If you can keep your integrity and your own inner balance, regardless of what's going on around you in a situation. Wow. It's a major achievement that you might not even realise. I've got raisins in my teeth. Nuts and raisins. I'll teach us. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling.